In this episode of Made In, we get a tour of Heddle Shipyards to get an inside look at repairs being done on a Coast Guard ship inside the dry docks.
Hi, I'm Ted, and I'm standing by a tugboat on the Welland Canal, which connects Lake Ontario to Lake Erie, and I'm going to show you the Port Weller dry docks, which is where I work. Now, the Welland Canal is full of very large ships that transit cargo from Lake Ontario to Lake Erie and all over the world. Now, what happens when a ship has a problem? Well, we need to fix it, and that's what we do here. But to fix a ship, you have to take it out of the water. And in order to take it out of the water, you need a dry dock. Now, the way that this dry dock works is we open a big valve over here, and the water will rush in and will come up to the level that you see here. We'll open the gates, we bring the ship in, then we close the gates, and then we drain all the water out, and now we can get to the bottom of the boat and we can do all the work that we need to do. We may need to do welding, we'll need to do mechanical work, we'll need to take the propellers off, we'll need to take the shafts out, maybe we have to do engine work. So safety is a really important part of what we do at the Port Weller dry docks. Now, there's lots of different people trying to do lots of different things, and everyone needs different levels of training and safety equipment to do the job that they need to do effectively and safely. So all these guys have reflective gear on, they all have their hard hats on. The guys that are working in the man lifts, they all have their harnesses on. They have their working at heights training. There's somebody up there who's watching the crane and making sure that everybody's out of the way when they do their lifts. And these are all things that you have to think about when you're working with big equipment like this, because it can be a very challenging environment to work in, and safety is really, really key to make sure that the job gets done and nobody gets hurt. So what's going on here is, before there was a huge propeller on here, and we took that off and we sent that out to get work done on it. And now what we're doing is we're gonna pull this huge 40-ton tail shaft out of the boat, and we'll hook it up to this big rig that we built here at Heddle. And we'll slowly pull it back with all these chain falls, and we'll get the shaft out until it's completely out of the boat, and then we'll drop it on the ground. And then we'll come in with big cranes, we'll take the propeller shaft out of the dry dock, and we'll put it on a lathe, which is a big spinning machine, and we'll skim the shaft down so that we can put a new seal on it. Then we'll bring it back into the dock, we'll put it back in the boat with the new seal, we'll get the propeller back from the machine shop, we'll put that on, and the boat will be ready to go again.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Made In. If so, why not hit the subscribe button, head over to edgefactor.com, create a free account. There are many more videos like this.